Good evening, friends. Thank you for joining Candid Media every evening to follow what's happening in India and abroad. And thank you for sending me your useful comments and suggestions. If you believe in this channel, do share it with your friends and spread the message. Our only mission is to bring you the truth and both sides of the story. Thank you for your support. Jaydev joins me in the session. Welcome, Jaydev.
Good evening to all the viewers once again.
Yeah. So, friends, if we're talking about tomorrow being a very crucial day because Shah Rukh Khan and his legal team are preparing to get bail for Aryan Khan. And so the question from our side would be, what exactly are the preparations that Shah Rukh Khan is preparing with Manish Shinde? And now they have another lawyer as well. So, in fact, there were three lawyers on the day they were refused bail. And now our question is, what are they exactly preparing? Does Shah Rukh Khan in any way think that the judge will be sympathetic because Aryan Khan was in jail for so long and that he is the son of a very big superstar? And from NCB's side, what will be the defense on this? Strangely, friends, today we've been seeing the trend about giving Z security to Samir Wankhede. The Maharashtra police has also joined the cabal, it looks like, because Samir Wankhede has complained not only to the DGP but also the center that he is being stalked by plainclothes men wherever he is going. When he even went to visit his mother's grave, they were there behind him, which is very strange because the Mumbai police are supposed to look after him, but seems like they have compromised themselves. And instead of protecting an upright and brave officer, they're trying to keep an eye on him or something. Anyway, social media was trending with Z security for Samir Wankhede. Strange thing is, even a scam-ridden Vadra is given Z security. Why not an officer who is in the eye of the underworld, politicians and Bollywood, the man who's cleaning up the drug menace in Maharashtra? It looks like he even does not get peace when he visits his mother's grave. It's because of this, the public trust on Mumbai police and the Maha Vikas Agadi has completely vanished. So what will happen in court tomorrow when SRK so confidently hopes for bail for his son? It is not only Bollywood and SRK that is saying his son has been framed, but also NCP ministers. When a 26-year-old man, son of an actor, and his friends are found in possession of drugs in a cruise rave party, you turn around and say, NCB is trying to frame you? So this is what Nawab Malik is saying. So where is the logic in this? Did the NCB ask him and his friends to go on the cruise laden with drugs? And even if they did, should they have listened? And even then, medical tests can prove that he had drugs. And many other evidence hidden in his phone will also give up all the reasons as to why he was taken in by the NCB. In fact, SRK's driver also said that he was dropped at the spot by him with bags. So do they still mean to say that they were not aware of what he carried with him? When Aryan had already confessed that he's been taking drugs for the past 4 years? Now, will SRK's high-end lawyers ensure that he gets bail because of their influence in court? Are they so confident that they have a control over the whole complete legal system? Remember, the new lawyer, Amit Desai, who had come last time, the hearings, had got Salman Khan released in the hit-and-run case. Salman was later acquitted in the case. So they changed Manish Shinde this time for Amit Desai. Still, this boy, Aryan Khan, did not get paid. They had to wait till tomorrow. The fact is, we all know, whoever breaks a law has to face the consequences. NCB will be filing their report tomorrow. They've already arrested 20 people. Cross-questioning is happening. Hence, Aryan should, and they have said that Aryan should be in their custody for them to complete it. And the judge will have to give what he thinks is the right judgment, as he is still not convinced, as we saw last time. So, this is something we will take note of tomorrow. Friends, let us see how the court proceedings go. Meanwhile, David, I think you have something about Vikas Singh that you'd like to tell us.
Yeah, it comes as a shocker of all the people, who's sort of supporting in favor of Aryan Khan. Sushant Singh Rajput's family lawyer, Vikas Singh, seems to be in support of Aryan Khan. So a lot of big
Very
names
strange, very strange.
yeah,
Yeah.
like Hrithik Roshan, Salman Khan, Farah Khan, Ravina Tandon, and many more came forward to support Aryan Khan and the whole family of Shah Rukh Khan's. And while SRK's fans have also launched a vigil to support Aryan, a lot of legal counsels have been vocal about this case too. Now, Vikas Singh, who sort of is representing SSR's family, uh, so he explained that the entire law, which is the NDPS Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act, is possession based, and the quantity of possession becomes the sentence. If there's no possession, the question of a case does not arise unless you are a peddler or a supplier, which is the fourth category. Aryan was neither found with possession nor was he a supplier. He is at best a consumer. And calling him consumer is also debatable because till now there's nothing found in his hair follicle. I don't think they have been tested that. What is happening to him is unfair. At the time of when the article came out, the Mumbai court was hearing a plea for bail for Aryan Khan and the others accused. And also, friends, do note in one of the interviews with Pradeep Bandari, which I saw in YouTube, he's Vikas Singh is referring to Aryan Khan as as a bacha, and he's very masoom and all those things. And I
In fact, here,
find out,
see, in
yeah,
fact, here he asks Pradeep that when you were young, didn't you also do
yes,
such things? And Pradeep very clearly says, no, I didn't do it. So he was saying,
exactly.
no, no, when we were young, we would have all done such things. So which means Vikas Singh is also taking drugs. Is that exactly what he's saying to Pradeep?
Yeah, and also I would like to add one more point is that now even the PR of Shah Rukh Khan, so they are playing the religion card also, like saying that he's a Muslim actor, and that's why he's being targeted by the the central government and something. And then also when I asked there's so many left wing popular people on Twitter who sort of supported this religion card, and I asked them, like how many Hindu film superstars are there in Pakistan and Bangladesh, right? So which they had no answer.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, a very worrying problem now seems to have emerged, and that is NCB Samir Wankade is being stalked by Mumbai police. And this has worried the whole nation because everyone in India and abroad are standing one with Samir Wankade. The NCP's zonal director, Samir Wankade, has said that he's being followed by Mumbai police, and this is very clearly seen in the CCTV footage. And NCB's officials met the senior officers at the Mumbai police and complained about the same. Reportedly, Wankare also filed a complaint with the union government that his movements are being tracked. A report stated that Wankare also submitted the CCTV footage of him being spied upon as a piece of evidence. On the other hand, reportedly, Wankate has got 6 month extension as the director of the Mumbai unit of the investigative agency. Meanwhile, the National Congress Party on Saturday claimed that the NCB released 3 detainees, including a kin of senior BJP leader, and termed the ship Rave Party raid as a pre-planned conspiracy. This I've already explained to you, friends. It's as though they're saying that Aryan and all the other guys were told to come, with drugs, and then they would be caught. It's absolutely ridiculous. Addressing media, the NCP national spokesperson and Minority Affairs Minister Nawab Malik said that a total of 11 persons were detained after the swoop on the ship. on October 2nd, including Aryan Khan, the son of Bollywood star Shah Rukh Khan. Now, this man has an axe to grind because his son-in-law was caught with drugs by the NCB. So this man has certainly is concocting things to in the favor of Shah Rukh Khan, and trying to malign one of the best federal agencies in India. If you look at all the four agencies, NCB has done their work most sincerely, but the people stand with him. Yeah. Meanwhile, Jaideep, PM Modi, the news of Prime
Yeah,
Minister.
see, Prime Minister Modi, lambast selective approach to human rights. It says, and he says it's harmful to democracy. Now, without naming anyone or organization, Prime Minister Modi ji warned against the selective interpretation, stating that such a conduct is harmful to India's image. Now, he took a dig at the hypocrisy of those who interpret human rights selectively to suit their own political agenda and ignore its violation in other similar cases. Without naming any person or organization, Prime Minister Modi warned against the selective interpretation, stating that such conduct is harmful to India's image. So, addressing the 28th National Human Rights Commission Foundation Day program virtually, he said that though some people see human rights violation in a particular incident, they ignore the violation of such rights in other similar cases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's another a bit of good news, because everybody knows how upright and efficient Rakesh Asthana is. So now the latest news is that Delhi High Court dismisses the plea challenging the appointment of Rakesh Asthana as police commissioner. The Delhi HC dismissed the petitions challenging the appointment of Gujarat cadre IPS officer Rakesh Asthana as commissioner of police of the national capital. The Delhi High Court on Tuesday dismissed the petitions challenging the appointment of Gujarat cadre IPS officer Rakesh Asthana as Commissioner of Police of the national capital. A division bench of the High Court, presided by Chief Justice D.N. Patel and Justice Jyoti Singh, passed the orders after it has reserved the orders on the petition filed by Sadre Alam on September 27. The High Court had reprimanded the petitioner, Sadre Alam, who challenged the appointment of Rakesh Asthana on the post of Delhi Commissioner, Police Commissioner, saying he has copied without understanding. The remarks towards Advocate B.S. Bagga, the counsel for petitioner Sadre Alam, came in after he failed to answer the court's query regarding the meaning of word supertime scale. Defending Asthana's appointment, the central government had underlined that the national capital had been facing diverse and extremely challenging situations of public order and law, and therefore there was a need to appoint an experienced person as Rakesh Asthana as the head of the police force. Here, friends, I'd like to remind you about the Delhi riots, the way these people played under political, political what you call sponsorship, and how so many people were killed in it. So to prevent this, Rakesh Asthana was brought in, and he's one of the people very, very similar to Samir Wankhede, someone we should all admire. Okay, moving on to some more good news for parents. Jaideep, I think covaxin for kids is happening.
Yeah, so coaxin for kids. So the question is how many doses are required, and so the vaccine's approval comes a major boost for India's vaccination drive against COVID-19. And in a massive development, the Subject Expert Committee on COVID-19 granted emergency use approval to Bharat Biotech's covaxin for children in the age group of 2 to 18 years on Tuesday. Now, the Hyderabad-based company had completed phase 2 to 3 trials of covaxin for use in the pediatric population on September 21st. The trials were conducted on over 1,000 subjects at various sites, including AIIMS, Delhi, AIIMS Patna, and Mediterranean Institute of Medical Science, Nagpur. Now, the pharma giant had submitted the trial data to the Drugs and Comptroller General of India in early October. After detailed analysis, covaxin was granted emergency approval for use in children between 2 to 18 years today. With this, the Made in India jab is the first COVID-19 vaccine in the country that would cater to inoculating children. Its arrival comes as a major boost to the nation's COVID-19 vaccination drive. So on May 13th, the Drugs Controller General of India had given nod to the phase 2 to 3 trials on children aging 2 to 18 years old. So on October 3rd, the chairperson of the National Immunization Technical Advisory Group, Dr. Arora, had shed some light on the vaccination drive for kids. He had stated that the children with comorbidities, irrespective of their severity, would be prioritized. In addition, he mentioned that arrangements are being made available and accessible within districts so that children do not have to travel for immunization against contagions of SARS CoV 2. Now, with the approval of Covaxin for kids, the innovation drive catering to the pediatric population is also expected to begin soon. So, yeah, so you have
Yeah,
COVID,
yeah. So here's
Covaxin ready
something
for
that
kids.
this is good
Yeah,
news. Yeah, good news for parents because so many months with children, it could be very tiring for parents because keeping children entertained and busy is is something very difficult. In fact, one of our viewers, Ruchi from the Candid family, said that every time her son asks, what has mother cooked for lunch or dinner, so that was so that's a question I think being asked in every house because children are hungry all the time. So I'm sure it's going to be quite a relief for parents now that school is going to open once the injection drive is
And
complete.
finally, I hope India wins its war against COVID-19, and
Absolutely.
there'll come a day when where we can go outside without wearing a mask.
Yeah. But you will notice, Jaydev, now that
Yes,
once the adults have been all vaccinated, things have
yes,
changed. For example, you see people in the city already, though they're all wearing masks, but
yes,
life is coming back to normal, which is such a relief for everybody.
yes.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Paramveer Singh gets 4 notices from Mumbai police in the extortion case, and he continues to remain missing. The man who frightened Arnab made him shiver and his family shiver, and pulled him, dragged him, like a criminal into, to jail. That same man is hiding somewhere behind someone's skirt. As ex-Mumbai Commissioner Paramveer Singh continues to remain absconding, Mumbai Police's crime branch unit sent 4 notices to him to appear before them. The ex-Mumbai Commissioner Paramveer Singh is hiding somewhere. Okay, and he has been sent 4 notices to appear before them in an extortion case booked against him. According to police, 4 notices were sent to the XCP to 4 different locations. His Malabar Hill home, okay, look at this rich policeman, his Chandigarh home, his Ville Parle house, and online copies to his 2 email IDs. No official communication has been yet received from Paramveer Singh's side. The Maharashtra police has launched a manhunt for Paramveer. I'm sure the Mumbai police know where he is, who now holds the position of Director General of Maharashtra Home Guard, said Maharashtra Home Minister Dilip Walse Patil. The former Mumbai top cop reportedly fled India in a private jet, claim sources. A bailable warrant has been issued by the Justice Chandwal Commission against Singh, who has been missing since May 2021. The Maharashtra government has reached out to center to locate the XCP, who they believe has fled to Nepal. Sources also report that Singh has not been in contact with the Maharashtra government since August, when his medical leave ended. Both opposition BJP and ruling parties Shiv Sena, NCP, and Congress have blamed each other of aiding Paramveer Singh in fleeing the country. Back to you, Jay.
Yeah. So that's like most of the news for today, and
There's also something about Amitabh Bachchan. So, yeah, this is something we had expected, friends, because I think social media made so much fun of Amitabh Bachchan because of his Gutka ad. Amitabh Bachchan now terminates his contract with Paan Masala brand. He has terminated his contract with the brand, saying that he wasn't aware that the promotion falls under surrogate advertising. Now, God alone knows what that is, because we have heard of surrogate children, coming out of other women's wombs. But what is this, Amitabh Bachchan? We don't know. The decision comes after a national anti tobacco organization requested him to withdraw from the ad campaign, claiming that it would prevent youngsters from getting addicted to tobacco. His fans had also criticized the move. So, this is another very good piece of news because of you, public. All of you have protested, and I've been seeing so many tweets on social media against this. So, once more, congratulations to you. An official statement released by Bachchan's office, look at the way he's now, squirming, said that he had disassociated himself from the brand Kamala Prasad. A few days after the commercial was aired, Mr. Bachchan contacted the brand and stepped out of it last week. Upon checking why the sudden move, it was revealed that when he became associated with the brand, he wasn't sure that it falls under surrogate advertising. He has terminated the contract with the brand, has written to them his termination, and has returned the money received for the promotion, the statement read. But the actual truth is, the decision comes after a national anti tobacco organization requested him to withdraw from the ad campaign, claiming that it would prevent youngsters from getting addicted to tobacco, and also the fact that social media criticized his move. So that's one more feather in your cap, viewers.
Yeah,
So
I would like
viewers,
to
if
add.
you'd like to join us as well.
Sorry, I would like to add one more point is, we had a lot of SSR warriors like protesting in front of Mannat, which is Shah Rukh Khan's house, and they were, supporting for Sushant Singh Rajput's justice. But Times of India twisted that piece of news and said that all these SSR warriors who are protesting in front of Mannat is coming in support for Aryan Khan. So can you imagine
In
so
fact,
many
yeah,
media?
in fact, it
Yeah,
was Style Rugs group
right.
with Bharat who had come
Yeah, yeah,
there, yeah, to
yes,
protest. They were doing it in a very good, very mild manner. They were not,
yes, very nice way.
aggressive or anything. But look at the way media twisted the whole story. So that's one thing that was also, really surprising how media is so fake. Okay, friends,
Exactly.
I'll take your comments. And meanwhile, if you'd like to join us, I've already given you the link. So please join us. If Mumbai police cannot find where is Paramveer Singh and Anil Deshmukh, now would they have resolved SSR case if it was them? Absolutely, power of love.
We
Yeah,
have Miss Savitri.
Savitri. Yeah,
Hi.
welcome, Savitri.
Welcome.
Hi. Yeah, hi, both
Welcome,
of you.
welcome.
Hi.
Yeah, nice day, and I hope tomorrow also some magic happens in the court.
Let us all pray.
See, it's not against that kid at all, but it's
Yeah,
against the system, it's against a drug.
yes, yeah.
And
But he's not a
yes,
kid,
I,
Savitri. Savitri is not a kid. According to the
yes,
legal papers, he's
right,
26 years
right.
old. Yeah,
He is a major, right.
yeah, yeah.
Absolutely, I know. And yes, I read in the Times of India about actually many Assassinarians, they came and protested, but
Yes,
you know, our paid media. And I
yes,
watched one more, but not often. Style Drug, even he had given a good bashing up to all those trollers.
yes,
It felt
yes.
so good. I mean, they look at the kind of, publicity or PR, are they
Yeah,
so cheap, and they just want anything to go in favor. And I'm
yeah.
so happy Manish Chande is lose. I mean, I hope he loses everything. His karma too should pay him back.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Absolutely. And there is
yeah,
some rumor, I don't know how far it's true. It
yeah,
seems they have changed. A big shot is coming in front of Manish Chinde. Will be working under someone. I read somewhere.
yeah,
One Shah Rukh Khan has appointed one more because
yeah,
this fellow has, two times he has lost. So
yeah,
I don't know how far it's true. I read so
yeah.
some
And
big
then
shot
Amit Desai.
lawyer.
Amit Desai.
Yes, right, right, right.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
don't know whether it is true.
yeah.
So serves him good,
Yeah.
Manish
See,
Shinde.
now, if
Serves him.
Savitri, if the judge is listening to all our voices, I'm sure, and
Yeah.
what he's reading on social media, he will also rethink
Mm,
because the public is
you're
watching
right.
every word that is coming out of
Yeah.
the courts.
Yeah.
You know?
See, that is what all the time is not same all the time.
Yeah.
Everybody who thinks they can, always win anything, you have to, this is about divine power, and I'm sure it will strike you back. See how
Yes.
helpless they are.
Yeah.
No, the SSR
Absolutely.
also was helpless, no, once upon a time. how bad nobody came, and they made such him a druggie. They made him depressed, and all is coming back now. They are getting depressed
Yeah,
now. Literally, they are getting depressed now.
yeah,
They'll feel the pain. I hope Mata
So
Rani
Savitri,
blesses all of
also
us.
one more thing is, sorry, you must have noticed that all the brands which Shah Rukh Khan endorsed, they are also
Yeah,
sort of
yes.
pausing.
They've got, I think it's come to a standstill or something, the BGU or
Yes,
something, all that. I
Byju's
don't.
and all things.
Very
yeah,
good. I'm
Yeah,
so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. They should bring all these armies and, common people who do all this.
yes,
See, it is.
exactly.
I've stopped watching all those ads. Absolutely. Even KBC, I've stopped watching.
yeah,
It just puts me off all this
yeah.
natakbazi and all that. Karthik, hi. You are so knowledgeable.
Yeah. Welcome
Meenaji
back.
and Jaidarji are able to hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Welcome.
Yeah,
Yes.
Welcome.
I wanted to give some information about this surrogate
Surrogate.
advertising.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, what happens is I don't know the situation now. Many years back, alcoholic drinks advertisements were banned. Like you
Yeah,
cannot advertise for beer or whiskey. So
yeah,
Kingfisher used to
Oh.
come out with ads for Kingfisher soda.
yeah,
So when people hear
Hmm.
Kingfisher, the name
mm,
Kingfisher stays on their mind rather than the soda.
yeah,
So, like
Hmm.
Kamala Pasan may not contain tobacco, but when
mm,
people hear Kamala Pasan and it is shaped like a gutka box, people will
yeah.
think, okay, it
Hmm.
represents the
Good car.
gutka. So that is, and Amitabh Bachchan has been in the industry for such a long time. I would have expected him to be more sensible in choosing the ads.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And nowadays,
No,
if you look at all the products, he
Mm.
is there promoting literally every product which is available in the
Everything
market.
under the sun. Yeah, everything.
And
everything,
as
right?
if
Mm.
he stops being an ambassador, I think all the products will stop.
What about Akshay Kumar? Akshay Kumar.
Akshay Kumar. Second is Akshay Kumar.
Yeah,
And this good guy is being endorsed by so many, all these
Yeah,
so-called top stars like Mahesh Babu
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
South and
yeah,
Ajay Devgan, of
yeah.
course, SRK and all that. They
yeah,
know very well what it contains and still they go on
Hmm.
promoting the products.
It's only
And
money,
this
no? Money
yeah,
talks,
only money
money
is
works for them, everything. And
there
I
is
everything
don't know
only
how
money.
one
much.
word I would like to add to the money. It is blood money.
yeah.
You know,
Mm.
Yes,
you must be aware of
absolutely.
what is blood money.
Yes.
Okay,
The
Yes.
real
you're
law.
killing you're killing somebody with the product you are endorsing,
Yeah,
and their blood is in your hands.
yeah,
Simple as that.
yeah.
How pathetic.
This
So also
I
one
know.
thing I wanted to tell you, Karthik and Srinivas and Jaydev, is that see with the coming of arrest of Aryan Khan, a
oh
lot
my
of
god.
the SSRIans, what you call identities has been revealed. For example, someone like Ganesh, he was the first one who was in the forefront of the SSR movement. Now look
Yeah.
at the way he's begging for money from Bollywood and also saying that see Aryan Khan is a bacha and he needs to be freed. You see, not only him,
Hmm.
many people have changed their stand.
Now this
So look at the way
Aryan
people
Khan
change.
arrest will divide Bollywood now because
Yeah.
either you support SRK or you don't support SRK. If you don't
Yes.
support SRK, then you will
You're
be
out.
you're
Out of
out.
work.
So there are people who are on the fence. Of course, our famous Kangana ji is on the fence always,
Yeah, all,
and
Yeah.
not only
Taapsee
Gagana,
has
then you have Vivek
Taapsee has
Agnihotri.
Taapsee Pannu has tweeted something which is very cryptic. I'm not able to understand what she wanted to convey. She doesn't want to support or she wants to support. We don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
See, they won't work. They have to survive. So
Yes.
everyone is torn in between. Oh,
yeah,
Money
it's
can be made
really
in
sad.
various other ways. Money
yeah,
can be made in
They are
various
not
other ways. But
bothered,
what
no?
happens is
They're not
you
bothered.
got used to a kind of lifestyle. You'll go to any extent
Exactly.
for that money. That
yeah,
is not.
absolutely.
Yes, they do. They do. Because
We all
I think
understand
half
that.
of,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know how far is true, but Ria had said 80% of the Bollywood are, druggies.
Yeah. See here,
Yeah.
Leila Menon makes a very good comment. She's saying, please let's not forget Anvay Nayak's wife for accusing our poor Arnab sir. Yes, something has to be done to her as well for unnecessarily
Absolutely, I know.
dragging a good, journalist in this way, in this dirty manner.
See, but finally Arnav won.
Yeah,
Yes.
but see how much he has suffered also.
I know how much
Yeah,
yes. It's
Savitri.
okay.
It's not. Yeah,
Yes,
you
I
know,
know.
he
Truth always prevails.
after he came out, he had COVID, and then it took him a long time to recoup and come back to his original self. Only now and then, now we realize that he was also asked not to speak about the SSR case. You see, so many
That's why
stipulations.
he's quiet, I think.
Yes, so many
Yeah,
stipulations.
I know.
No,
We
whenever
want
this
people like
issue
him.
of Aryan is coming, Aryan's arrest is coming, I'm noticing, I have written in the comments also, that everyone is pointing finger towards that Adani airport hall of drugs, as if that is the only thing which is there to talk about. We don't know exact story about what happened there, and government knows how to
See,
take it.
Karthik, it is like, if you say anything, the blame goes to Modi because Modi is
Yeah.
responsible. You even if you sneeze, it is Modi who's to blame. It's that sort of
No,
attitude that they have.
must be just to divert, the
Yes,
attention.
yes, yes.
Yeah, something like so. ये भी हो रहा है. Why can't
Mm,
you people talk? And all
yeah,
those, going on. I just hope Modi comes back again.
yeah.
That's the only
He will
hope.
come back.
He will,
Yeah,
yeah,
he will
because the
because
common people have,
trust in
understood,
him. Yes,
irrespective of he has done even for the, Muslim women that talak
absolutely.
and
So
all.
many
Many
things.
are,
Yes, yeah,
yeah, many are, grateful for that.
yes,
No,
yes.
at
I
the age of 23, if Aryan is a bacha and he
Yeah.
has been taking drugs for the past 4 years, then
Not
what was he, a
23,
Yeah,
bacha or what he
26,
was?
26
He was
years.
in between.
He's
I
26
know.
years old. Don't forget.
Well,
Like
they make
Rahul
it
Gandhi,
seems.
who never grows up.
Oh, that's a nice time pass. I just love, like, whenever you mood off, read his tweets, you feel very, energized.
See,
But
also, what I was feeling is,
uh,
see, because of the constant attack, of NCB on these drug, peddlers and these actors and these people who are consuming, somewhere I had this feeling, like an intuition that they will try to put him in trouble. And at night, when I looked at the news, yes, they were stalking him. It was, see, now they feel that only by controlling him, everything will be okay. They don't know that this is now a new generation of people who are very
yeah,
patriotic. So
I don't know
they
how
think
far it's. There were some, 8 to 10 people near Mumbai supporting. They
yes,
have come, I mean, and stood in that. There was a Muslim woman also, like,
yeah,
very good. Yeah. So you see
yeah,
the common people, the middle class, and all the commoners, we are so scared of drugs for
yes,
our
yeah,
kids, for the next
yeah.
generation. It is a reality.
Reality, yes,
It's
No,
high
Samir
time you stop
knows
it.
his job well.
yeah,
So he
Yeah.
knows
I
that
just hope.
yeah. Subhash
मधुमक्खी
is
के
asking.
बोलते हैं ना कि
Yeah,
he
so
has put his hand on
Subhash is
मधुमक्खी's
asking.
छाता.
Yeah, one of the viewers, Subhash, is asking. Just wanted to confirm if Khatri is arrested or was he just interrogated when called twice? He was actually summoned twice, not as yet arrested. Subhash, that's the latest news that we have got. Yes,
He's a
Karthik,
big
you were
shot, no? Big shot.
yeah,
Big
Karthik, you were
producer.
saying something. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let her carry on.
Uh,
It is
I
fine.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I may take a leave. I have some work,
Okay,
but
okay.
I am always in the backstage, and I
Yes,
think KB and all must be very busy. This
yes,
Ashtami now me coming, she must be doing, and she must be watching later.
yes.
Okay, bye bye, Jaideep
Bye.
and
Bye.
Yeah,
Meena. You're doing great job. Hats off.
thank you,
Thank you.
thank you.
Bye,
Arinya,
Karthik.
See you.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
See you.
Arinya, welcome.
Uh, thank you, ma'am. Namaskar to
Yes, ma'am.
everyone. I
Namaste.
still have
Namaste.
that lingering cold. I just wanted to speak about Khatri. I think someone just asked.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
too wanted to know why his summoning did not happen. Yesterday, they started saying farmers band and all just to
mm,
avoid this Khatri summons. It was a
mm,
very, very, clear the whole strategy of
to protect him.
MBA
Yeah,
government. So
yeah,
then I thought the next day, that is today, it should have happened. And I'm really surprised why no news has come up from that side.
yeah,
Probably Republic is the only one which is going to give
yeah,
us that
yeah,
angle news. So we've got to
mm,
wait
yeah,
from that.
yeah.
And if you've noticed that Lakhimpur killings, all that also happened when as soon as Khatri, because this fellow is a big fish leading the other big
Yes,
fish too.
yeah, yeah,
So they're protecting him like how they're protecting Parambits. hidden somewhere in MVA
Yes.
government.
Yeah.
So again, we need to increase our prayers in these
Yeah.
Navratris, because it
Yes.
is so important. One wicket falls like this.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to just speak about Sameer Vankate's security. Remember,
Yeah.
SSR, I believe, at one point had 12 bodyguards, and
Yeah.
Ria was very successful in dropping each one
Yeah.
on some pretext or the other. And finally, when he was drugged, I think she got rid of everybody.
Everybody.
So, with that, it is very clear that the murder angle was long
Well planned.
drawn.
Yeah.
It was all, yes, and she
Yeah.
knows about it. There are
Hmm.
many evidences and many instances we can connect when we actually speak about what is on the media. So many have done wonderful analysis, so it is
Hmm.
very clear she knew about the plot, which was also very clear from Butt and her chat on the 8th of
Yeah.
June,
Yeah.
where she says, "Thank you for unclipping my wings."
Yeah.
So, see, obviously, if she's there, she would be definitely, on the frontline killers. So he
Yeah.
asked her to move, and Disha's killing was also not on the spot; it was planned.
Yeah.
So I'm sure with so many people pensioned, it will come out the truth. We are just anxious and totally, we are
You
so
remember?
stressed up.
Yeah. Arinya,
Yes,
you
yes,
remember? See, earlier, if you go back, if you look at some of the random pictures in Google, you'll see that Ria was very friendly with Salman Khan's sister.
yes,
So there
yes.
were many pictures of her with the sister, and they had some sort of a bicycle ride in which she was with the same group, you know, and then she
And
moved
also,
on to
ma'am,
other people.
she Ria was sorry to interrupt. From
Yeah,
2017, she was with Kwan.
yeah,
Recently, somebody
yes,
showed all those pictures where
yes.
she's
She was
connected with
employed by
Kwan
Kwan.
agencies. Yeah,
Yeah, she was.
2017, ma'am. So
Yes,
that
yes.
time she didn't even come in the domain of SSR anywhere.
Yeah,
So these girls are like, we know what their job is when they
yes,
are in
yes.
Kwan and other
Yeah.
agencies. They
Mm.
become the sugar
See, they
babies
took
and sugar
money. They took
dads.
money from
Yes,
Shah Rukh. They took money from SSR. Kwan took money from
yes,
SSR. So I think around
yes.
a huge amount, and then they paid her something like 30 lakhs.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
SSR would have paid because it's like a Vasuli, company where you pay to get movies.
Yeah, what happened to that ED, which was tracking SSR's money of 17 crores in
Yeah,
Europe? We have no news after that, ma'am.
nothing,
So
nothing.
in ED also, we need somebody like Sameer Wankide. Then
Yes,
only something
yes,
is going to spill out. Even
yeah,
in CBI, we need, because everything is there, but CBI still doesn't budge at all. So
yeah,
we have to again pray harder and, run after them and put pressure. And one more
yeah,
thing, ma'am, I've
yeah.
just come to know yesterday, Mrs. Dhoni, she
Hmm.
heads the IPL management in the Gulf. And
Oh,
astonishingly, her
is it?
salary is 15 crore. This is
My
what,
God.
yeah, 15 crore. I mean, just see. And I
And
believe
her
the
husband,
stadium was
and her
empty.
husband
The
gets 14
stadium
crores
was
from
empty.
IPL. And her husband
Exactly.
gets 14 crores from IPL.
Uh, so he's not even, at least now he should pull up his socks, ma'am. This Dhoni chap.
Yeah,
How long is he going to? I think they just want make hay while the sun shines and close it, and
yes,
somehow somebody will save them. This kind
yeah,
of an attitude. I think
yeah,
CBI and NIA should go after all these big wigs, so-called big wigs.
yeah,
Uh, this is one thing, and I also wanted to share about the drugs names which Sameer Wankade had given it
yeah,
out. So this is for
yeah,
those young moms like Kukrejas and all. When the children, those groups, they do not know, but they have these names like cocaine and all with nicknames like Kitty, Pikachu, and Dandruff,
yeah,
Kotambir. All these are code languages. That is what they figured out in the investigation, and so he's wanting the public to know all these so that the parents will come to their awareness once
yeah,
they see these code languages.
yeah, yeah.
That's all, ma'am. And I'll be at the backstage. You can take somebody else.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So I'll just take a few comments. Okay. Shirley says, Meena and Jaydev, excellent jobs to bring the truth to the world honestly, humbly, a hardworking, presenting the evidence to all of us and the world love for justice. Thank you. Uh, Humanity, the public must come together. See, this is what's happening here. Humanity, exactly the same thing that you're saying. The public must come together and stand united to protect Samir Wankre and people who stand up to protect our families from criminals. Then no harm can come to our heroes like Samir. Yes, and today that was a trend. Humanity. If you saw, we were all trending the same thing. Z security for Samir Wankre to the Prime Minister and Amit Shah. So that's something very important. Savitri says, seems Aryan gets 10 crores as pocket money. My God. That's quite a. Yeah. Dolly, yes. Welcome, Dolly. Maharashtra has become the place of drugs. Reformation of new government is very much required. Yes. Sunanda, good information from Aranya. Yes, Aranya always comes out with very interesting talk and very intelligent lady. So I think KB is also back. And we all fear about Samir, says Renu. Yes. Dr. Pushpalata, no news why Siddharth car was broken. No news about his cause of death. Same thing will happen with this case too. Everyone will forget. Uh, Dr. Pushpa, this time they were very, very careful because they knew exactly what had happened in the case of SSR and they didn't want to take any chances. Because this, you remember, even at the Kupa hospital, it was Trimuke, the policeman. You remember who's Trimuke? Trimuke is the man that Riya Chakravarti used to go to every time she was cross-questioned by NCB. So that man is a very dicey man. People say that he even bought his posting in Bandra because he can please the rich and famous. So that guy, if he is there, that means there's something really hanky-panky in Siddharth's case. KB. Yeah, Mr. We'll go back and rewatch Durga Puja going on here. Shubh Saptami to each one of you and your loved ones. Same to you, KB. Mickey, hi KB, good to see you. Sunita, I need to share with my cousin all the code words. She's abroad and her teenage son already started smoking weed. My God. Fallen in with bad crowd and my poor cousin is so stressed. That's how it starts. This is the problem, Sunita. See, because of peer pressure, many of these children give in to these sort of, bad habits. Aina, I just keep on thinking, why after all these actions of state government, center doesn't take any action? They're working slowly and systematically because a lot of the rules are against, the common man. So it's not easy also to, go through it. Meena, why did Dhoni stay quiet after Sushant Singh Rajput? I understood he was grieving, however, he was oddly quiet. No, Shirley, it's not because of that. He's very much knee deep in with this cabal. He started his production house and he was involved in a lot of these housing projects, which actually, did not deliver also. So he was caught in that thing also, that problem also. So, he's not a very clean guy as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. Dolly, they're playing the Muslim card for Aryan, but when sex became King Khan, why they forgot to play the Muslim card? SEK. SEK is?
SRK.
SRK. Okay, yeah. Fine.
So yeah, I would like to add one
Yeah.
response to Dolly. Now, Shah Rukh Khan himself said that he's half Hindu and half Muslim. So how is he completely 100% Muslim? If
exactly.
all these left people are saying it's the Muslim card.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's another point.
Yeah. Shahnaz has resumed her work. She was promoting her movie, Masala, Rake, all thought she will talk about Siddharth, but I think all have forgotten. Yes, 2 days after that, all his friends were in the disco dancing away. So this is Bollywood. They don't care two hoots. It's only paisa. Wherever there's money, these women and men will run. They will trample over their mothers and fathers to get to this place. Rini, we need new lawyer for SSR case. KB, thank you. Snacks B, Lana hai. Yes. Dhoni too has a daughter. He should realize. Absolutely. Yeah. To happy Durga, yes. So I think that's about it, Jaideep. So we should,
Yes,
I'll just take a few more comments and then we can. Why play Muslim card
exactly.
when mom is Hindu? Yes.
Exactly, Rini. That's what I was
Yeah.
saying.
Hemangini, what is your take on SSR lawyers? Vikas Singh, why now support? We did, I think you came in a little late, Hemangini. We did speak about it. In fact, Jaideep spoke about it in detail. And this is a man we cannot trust. He's exactly like Kangana Ranaut. And now we also have another director, what's his name, Jaideep? Vivek Agnihotri. All of these people are
Yes,
sitting on the fence because they want to see, where they actually need to lean. Savitri says these people are not bothered about any religion. It's only money,
yes,
sex, and power. Yes. Arinya, dear, Tritiya and Chaturthi had fallen on same day on 9th October. So 10th Panchami, 11th, okay, ends today. Titiya at sunrise is counted in Hindu pujas. Power of love. We need Harish Salve for SSR case. So true, Minaji. They go for money. Yes, that's their only mantra. Sunita, thank you. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Sherlyn Chopra said that KKR parties drugs are common during IPL. Yes, they're all found in the bathroom. The ladies smoking weed. Vikas Singh is turning out to be a two-face. Was he also eating the money from Sushant's case and he did nothing? You remember he bought such a plush house in Delhi, in one of the prominent areas of Delhi. So that's something from where does so much money come in? Thank you, Devanushi. Thank you, Hemangini. Yes. It was. I was a big fan of Dhoni, but after his silence on SSR death, I don't follow him, nor do I watch his matches. No more his fans. Sunanda. Sanju Paramveer Singh should be treated as a fugitive and must be listed as wanted. Yes, that's the right thing. Laila, ma'am, is it true that doctors came to Mannat today? No, I'm not sure. I haven't read anything about that, Laila, so I'm unaware. Maya Aryan is Hindu. I'm a Hindu. So why do these supporters playing Muslim card show Aryan is equally Hindu? Came in late, but we listened to the whole session. Thank you, Devnashi. Sweet of you. Both of you, take care. Thank you. Thank you, Meena and Jaydev, KB. Guys, press the like button. Thank you, Savitri. Rini, when Khans were in full glory, given by all Indians, why no religion card? And they all had, remember, they used only Hindu names, for the characters that they played.
yes.
All top actors are Khans, but when we question
Kiran
them,
and all those things.
yeah.
Raj,
And remember, see, we
Rahul.
are paying for all this, and then we
Yeah.
get the bashing after all this happens. We pay for the tickets and we get it. Yeah. Maya, sorry, it is Aryan's mom. Yeah. Gauri is being projected as the grieving mother, as if she is the only mother in the world. If she was really a good mother, she would have brought up Aryan properly. Exactly. V Singh, whom we have been believing, turned out to be a goat-skinned wolf. Yes. I have boycotted Bollywood totally. They have ruined the younger generation of India. I don't live in India, but feel bad for them. Yes. Humanity, thank you for keeping us updated. Stay safe. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sanjeev, hi, Salve, Arnab, Sassaswarins, Caseman. Yeah, we hope. Yes. Welcome. Good parents would have put son in rehab, not try to rescue him. Yeah, you remember, see, Sunil Dutt, he himself went and put Sanjay in a rehab in America. That's what a father does. So there will be another compassion reason for bail that doctors came to Manat, power of love. But why did these doctors come to check who? Sorry, I missed the session. We'll go back and watch. Sure, KB. Nikki, 327 watched, 124 like press. Yeah, Vicky. Thank you. Please press like if you feel the session is worth it. Thank you for answering your questions honestly. And we love you and pray for your families. Bless your parents for giving birth to truthful souls. Thank you so much, Shirley. Always need blessings. Hemangini, maybe something new toolkit for SRK, and that's why all supporting. Yes, tomorrow I think they're coming in well prepared with a lot of lawyers. Anyway, the judges also said, don't bring your complete battery of lawyers, only few lawyers. He has insisted on that. So maybe only Manishindi and the other guy will come, Amit. I wonder what SSR's lawyer sister is doing. Vikas Singh property in Delhi was estimated between 70 to 90 crores. Absolutely. Dolly, SRK himself was okay with drugs and girls during Simi Garewal's program. Now, why are they sad? Yes. Karthik, maybe Dhoni is a silent partner and wants to keep a clean. See, Karthik, here I will say, see, we all admired Dhoni initially, but the moment he got married, his wife is a very greedy person, and she has completely changed his image, and she has made him greedy. So I can say that complete contribution from the wife has made Dhoni absolutely corrupt. So he's gone into many ventures. Otherwise, he was a guy that we all admired. Archana Vikas Singh is a surprise, I'm sure. It's an eye-opener for SSR's family. I don't think they're bothered. The sisters, I don't think they're bothered. Swati, Meena, you're doing excellent work. God bless you. Thank you so much. Shobha, like the video. Jiva, I don't know what to know. I don't want to know anything about Bollywood or entertain their movies by anyone yet. Not from India, but South African. Now we pray for your safety as well. Thank you, powerful. Sunita, Deepika has 12 lawyers. Sunita, yes, had. After drugs, let's gun for child trafficking and geobus by CBI or NIA or both, yes. Karthik, my dad keeps saying, Amam mein sab nange hai, which literally means everyone is a culprit, yes. Vixen busy in beauty contest. Here, Karthik, I'd also like to tell you that, see, sometimes, when you marry, a good person marries a sort of a bad character. The bad character may become good. But in Dhoni's case, it has become the opposite. Vikas busy in beauty contest, yes. Who will play Dhoni 2? Aryan. I'm not sure how many of you know that Samir Wankhede is not only doing raids, but also taking preventive steps, like creating drug-related punishment event. Yes. In fact, the way he advised SRK, you remember SRK had called him and he said, see, please take care of my son. So what he did was he slapped him twice. And if this news is to be believed. And he said, if what I had done, you had done long time back, he would not be here with me. What an important advice as a father. That's something he should have done.
Yeah, see, I would like to add one point is, in due time, I'm sure that Aryan Khan will be invited to the sets of Big Boss.
Yes.
Because he has now raked up enough, sort of attention. And just
and he's
like
got all the
Ria,
qualities for that.
Just like Ria got the attention, I'm sure he'll also get an invitation to join Big Boss.
Yeah. Jiva is saying, I'm not perturbed with Vikas Singh because he does nothing for the SSR. Abhi, even I'm following Samir and his entire NCB team to make sure they are safe. Yes, our prayers are with him. Vikas Singh and Gupta messed up the murder theory. In fact, they make quite a cute couple. Two people who lie all the time. Okay. So that's all for now, friends. Thank you so much and good night. So I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah.
Good night to everyone.
Good night.